It feels amazing. I would have never expected to make it this far. My goal was basically not to get day one, so right now I'm feeling pretty confident.
One more time, Las Vegas, are you ready? I think they are. Let's get underway and load into game one of the final lobby here at the Teamfight Tactics Vegas Open.
Parker, has that gem, which is really nice. You would get the economy going. It's also very powerful late game, for that Ascension proc essentially. And he did hit that Annie too naturally, and has already slammed the Shojin. So he's got quite a strong board here. True damage active as well, and he's going to be in a good spot to proc this gem each and every round in the early game.
It's a choice. Kevin Parker took Rich Get Richer, which is not an argument we see a lot of at this high-level competitive play. Looking at Kevin Parker's board, though, we've got that Ahri with 2 items. Pretty solid stuff here.
Yeah. And he's trying to go 9, right? He's been putting his gold not into rolling, into experience. He's still sitting on 50 gold. He has about 20 XP on the way to 9.
On the right-hand side, you're seeing Kevin Parker and KC Double. Kevin on the opposite side, the Ahri is going to fight against Ashemoo on the left side as well. But the big story has to be the Jhin that we have been seeing from Double shot after shot. Those violins are loading up, and he is making way through this board one by one, finding those targets, eliminating them. Ashemoo on the left-hand side also out, and that is a double elimination with Double taking the lobby.
Kevin Parker making good use of that Rich Get Richer, getting the economy there, and it was really close. This was an insanely close lobby. Looks like we're starting to get ready into game. We've got that countdown, the 3, 2, 1 as we head into the portal.
Camera, you love to see it. Being able to see these players' reactions in the moment has made this tournament so fun.
And Kevin Parker on the opposite end. Nice cold, but he reacted to that.
Speaking of reactions.
Early Kiana while playing true damage? Are you kidding me? Still playing Senna 2 and 6-3.
What matters? You have other carries. You've got these Akali. If anything, it's these Akali's doing well. We're getting into this fight here, and again, watch the Akali healing back up with that Omni Vamp from the Blink bonus. Is already almost back up to full.
Oh, that Edge of Night drops the aggro, and now Jhin. Oh my God! Snipes the carry. Can't even get the work on there. No, he has to walk. They're so far away. One is getting
Takes that you see as
Lilia 2's our tank!
Yeah, Lilia 2, we have an item on Lilia 2 unironically going into this fight, so the Jhin is going to have to hold up. That front line is going to get started to get rolled over on the right side because of the Sona carry. It's going to be ramping up. Meanwhile, on the left side, the Sona is getting back into the corner. Here comes the Akali. Akali is going to get onto the Ahri. Can Ahri take care of business?
Yes!
He does. Ahri is just going to be dealing with Senna.
The Senna chilling? Are we chilling? It's so close!
Oh my God! Everyone's still alive.
No one died. No one died. It's double 61, which means Kevin Parker does get the ghost. Is this a double kill, or are we going to see a duel at the very end? And it'll come down to whether or not this Kiana can work onto the front line here for double 61, and the Ahri can stay safe. Ahri's trying to target every single tank one by one, and we're working through it, but that Jhin is starting to ramp up and a lot of damage. The front line has cracked for both sides. Kevin Parker is starting to crack, so he's able to actually survive. And then Ahri can find the Jhin. Oh my God! Broccoli survives, and now we have a 1v1. Comes to the front line again. Can we actually get some items for our units? And how much damage can this Ahri do? The Akali's getting focused down by the Ahri. That's one tank down. And now we're working on the rest of the front line. Kiana is dead as well. Broccoli's charging the back line.
We got it.
North America strikes back. Broccoli takes round two.
KC Double, Kevin Parker, the two EMEA representatives on top. Ashemoo, Broccoli right behind the
Once more, 8 players are loading in. What portal will be? 3, 2, 1. Let's play some TFT. What direction are you going to take? The unit that stands out most at Azael. Very, very nice.
Oh,
That's
exactly
what we're looking for. All right, so we have Heartsteel on 1-3, which, do you see what we're looking at here?
We're looking at 5 Heartsteel.
Yeah.
Wow, I just wanted to confirm if that was a set in the corner.
KC Double taking that last stand. So it kind of makes sense that they'd be a little weaker here.
Oh, wow.
That is a, okay.
Oh, wow.
So again, we talked about how 5 Heartsteel gives so much value. This is one of the more unique cash outs. This is just essentially a free gold augment worth of value.
Yeah.
Absolutely, and now that front line is even tankier because he's spreading out his opponents for Cybernetic Bolt. Doesn't expect to win. That's true damage misfortune 2 as a headliner. And again, it's about the quality of the units you're winning by, but that Ramble Best on Urgot is surprisingly very tanky. Tank Urgot is not exactly something I would see, but when you tell me it's Broccoli doing something like that, that doesn't surprise me in the bit.
Yeah, he does tend to build these boards. We've been over it.
It feels like the big story here right now is Kevin Parker, who, again, one of our players who could potentially hit check if he gets second or higher.
Kevin Parker is now transitioning out. There's also another thing you can do. You don't have to stay on 5 Heartsteel. You can actually play 3. You keep that Tor box, that Tor case, and now still cash out after that 4th round, which looks like it's very close. 1-2 rounds away.
Looking at KC Double board, really it's going to come down to watch the Ahri versus the Viego, right? If this Ahri targets the Viego quickly, thankfully Echo intercepts. That's going to allow Viego a little bit more time. Ahri still not on the Viego, now finally is.
Finds him.
Oh, that's a little scary.
Passed out.
That's a little scary.
But in the back line, we have Velia supporting, so the Ahri is going to be just a little bit too slow. Kevin is going to be a win.
The Kane's a bait. The Kane's a bait. We find 3 extra components, which again, doesn't sound like a lot, but when we talk about comparing boards now, the fact that you're up a target dummy with a locket and 3 components, and then you've already got this Viego, this is a lot of power. So Yorick to try to stay alive, and so felt like a bit of a miss on that roll down.
Okay,
yeah,
he goes
he's
on the back
going
line.
up against Zaza. Zaza also just invested in his board, but it is looking to be well enough here for Kevin to hang on. Zaza, on the other hand, taking yet another big hit. Make sure that the person that is on check, if it's just one, doesn't actually get there. So in a sense, Ashemoo is already going for that together with Noel, but Double and Kevin are going at each other, and somebody's going to get knocked out.
Someone's going to buff 4 between these 2 top point finishers right now. And double 61 is getting closed on. And I think this Viego might be able to get rid of the Ahri very quickly. And the Akali has to do 1v6. And I don't know if that's going to happen here because there's a lot of DPS still remaining.
She's going, but I don't think she can do all of that.
She
Look at the HP pool. She's trying to knock out everything.
And
Not
Kevin Parker
possible.
in that top 4. Problem is he's giving a lot of easy wins to people in the process, right? Kevin Parker gets a much weaker board because he's not rolling at 9, still playing around a Nico headliner. And Ashemoo is trying to play for first, but as a result, he's giving easy placements for people like Kevin Parker to potentially fight for a 3rd or better.
Kevin is up against Broccoli.
Is anybody noticing as well, right? We haven't actually seen someone chase a 4-cost 3-star so far, and maybe it's an opportunity for people to start scouting, but maybe people are too locked in, not thinking about it.
Oh, doesn't quite finish the backline with those 2 Ezreal ults.
I don't know if TF can just finish this by himself. I think Ashemoo might be able to get one good Ezreal cast. Oh no, that's not enough damage. Never mind. Too much damage. This bleeding down true damage Caitlyn board has gotten him a 16 streak all the way to this point. Maybe somehow the Ezreals can combine their forces to wipe the back line, but look at how fast that true damage is just melting that front line. Back to back. James Broccoli has now entered check and takes round 3.
We get a look at our standings here, and you can see that Broccoli is in fact in check with
3, 2, 1. Let's get ready to go into game number 4. Play calling? Maybe we switch POVs to Kevin Parker just to take a look, but that is interesting because he is on the poor side, and he's going to need a lot of gold to get to 8 because you want to play true damage on a 4 cost. Looking at true damage Zed, looking at true damage Caitlyn, so on and so forth. So we'll see if Brock is able to do that. In the meantime, Kevin Parker trying to continue his 4 streak. He's currently on fire, and this Crowd Diver Cannon, even though it's nerfed, still pretty potent in these mid-game spots.
A very good stage 3. It felt like it was always really good at just stabilizing your board immediately if you saw it in stage 3, and then you could play the reroll because of just how good that headliner bonus was.
into the channel.
One Yone off for Kevin Parker as well. Another player trying to enter what could be that final battle coming to the end of stage 5.
And he also is one off Kiana 2, which we all know what Kiana 2 can really do if she's able to use her sample and remix to farm items and stun the front line. Position here as well is really good, so that way you can get focused onto the Samira. He has time to ramp. A Crowd Diver's also
Stun as well, so big.
getting the stuns onto the Samira. This is really good for Kevin Parker, but kind of running into the country wall. There's just so much HP. There's Yone though.
Here's the Yone.
Oh my god, no last whisper, 2 draw distances. Didn't even fully stack the 40 on the Titans, by the way.
Kevin Parker versus Double here, so we're still not seeing the final fight here, and I feel like this might be the end of KC Double. The Yone is just going to be a lot here. Can the Yone get bursted down? He is CC'd.
The Yone stump in the back is so big. Full
He's
stack
got
the
the
count once again.
There we go.
Healing back to full. Look at this Yone go.
Wow, and that Kiana also doing a number of work. KC Double 61 is down for the count.
So here we go into not our last fight.
Oh, tentacles are good choices. That's a great swap. He's on the back line.
Yeah, watch the Akali though. She's got the focus of the main 2 carries. The edge of knife's gonna help, but it's not enough.
Oh, the Yone is
Down. It's just the Caitlyn. It's just the Caitlyn.
Just barely gets the cast off. The Yone looks like he's able to win the fight here. 40 stacks on the Titans resolve here. Delawi cannot do it by herself. It's not over yet. The country.
True damage, Emma. True damage.
Oh no.
Oh, it's going through Kevin Parker's way.
Kevin can deny it.
He has to take it. He has to take
And
that
that's Alawi too.
to stay alive.
The Mono
Kiana's in the right spot. Kiana's on the Yorick right away.
But Caitlyn's focusing the Yone immediately.
Yone
Here
goes
goes the
for
cast.
cast. Does it go down? No! He's down! It's just the Kiana. She's gonna fall as well.
Big win for Broccoli.
It is still 1 life for Kevin here. 22 HP should be healthy enough for at least 2 more losses.
Okay.
Watch the Yone. Yone on the other side here.
Yep.
Yep. So he's going to be able to ramp up. He's got that fully stacked up here pretty quickly. On the back line, has healed to full. Now
Yorick
he's
though.
Okay, okay.
More ghouls. All the
Oh my
shred
God,
on
it's
Yone.
Yone.
There's the cast.
Oh.
Kevin's down. Broccoli. One more win.
Caitlyn now working out to the front line. Yone trying to work his way through. Akali intercepts.
hitting it.
Akali is trying to hold off and buy time. Yone is getting swarmed. The Caitlyn's trying to focus off, but Yone is now powering up. The cast isn't enough.
Here it is.
Passes through.
Doesn't do enough.
One hand on the ceiling. Oh! Kevin's not over. It's not over. Can't do it yet. Comes down to where this Caitlyn can go. Is it on the same side as the Yone, or did Kevin Parker get the juke once more? And he's now facing the tentacles. And now we have the final fight of this game. Akali and Caitlyn working on front line together. Yone trying to tap to the back. Here comes the hunt. We're surrounding the Yone. Yone trying to get to the back line.
It's Yone.
Akali surviving. Broccoli has done it. He has smashed through the ceiling. The final cut. Out of the heel. Holy damn it. He didn't do it. How did that? Holy crap.
Heel on the Yone. And Kevin somehow playing spoiler, winning this game 4.
If you don't like that, you don't like team fight tactics.
5% on the Yone, nothing left. One more swipe to do it. Such a beautiful game to play for that first, right? It felt like he was on top of the world. No one could touch him. And it was Kevin Parker just figuring out the puzzle to make something that could outcap. And then the positioning at the end was so big. Either board could have won. And it just came down to micro things.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1 into our game number 5. 4 players in check. The Decides to go with the Pentakill Olaf. A pretty good start.
Oh, he has a Morello, that's right. So he should have every box check. It should be a 5-dig for Kevin Parker.
Oh, but is the Crash gonna cast? It didn't cast, so the anti-heal doesn't actually get off.
Oh my god. And the Yasuo's directly onto the Olaf as well to fight to the finish.
He wins.
Yeah,
It looks like Kevin Parker just can't be denied. That Hecarim is too much HP.
Yeah, I mean, it is really kind of like devoid of this set, it feels.
Oh, he went for a Warmog instead. I guess at this point he's going for 3 items onto his Urgot. Knows it's all temporary. With Salvage Bin, you're incentivized to slam anyways, so just get items onto your champions. And again, it's not necessarily just about Yone. This Urgot can still do a lot of work in the mid game as well.
Yeah, for sure. The Urgot doing damage, applying that burn, and again, just holding these items temporarily, trying to stay alive. Yeah, that extra Omni Bam from 4 Superfans could be so valuable here.
Yeah.
Humbug trying to stay alive again on the win streak with the last stand.
2 now as well in there for him.
Yeah, lots of attacks on the 6-2 though, so he eventually might get outscaled.
There's also the additional damage threat of this 2-item TF as well, so there are certainly threats on the other side. The question is Noel going to be able to break through?
Oh, Kevin Parker is dead!
On the other side, Noel, the wild fall. Humbug making the run.
Oh, man. And Double 61 is down for the count!
Ashemoo, the only remaining player in check in this game.
Okay,
3 North Americans remain in game number 5.
This is crazy.
He thinks it might be enough. Here we go. Potentially last fight of this game. And now we see whether or not this Misfortune and Park can handle it. The front line might be able to hold long enough. Can Ashemoo do it? Did the open bracket hero collect enough?
Frontline's not down yet. Ashemoo still has units on the board, and the Yorick is down.
Oh my god, the big Yorick is healing.
Oh no! Humbug stays alive, takes down Ashemoo, and saves the lobby. We're going into another game.
And you have to think that, for Ashemoo, in those moments, you're trying to calculate how much value am I getting from 4 Jazz in this moment. It also just got changed in the patch, so it's maybe
3 seconds, we find out. Is this the last game? Or will we play off?
So he has the Diego headliner for the Edgelord, but he doesn't have any items on it right now.
This is a moment of paralysis. I think in these kinds of situations, you got to get rid of Clutter Mind. You're not going to 10.
He's doing that.
And I think this is kind of where it confused him because he was looking at his board, can I actually make a better board? And now he lost a bunch of HP. This is -1 life. That could be a critical mistake for Ashemoo.
Yeah, we see the Diego doing his work here. Got that true damage emblem, is on the back, providing that extra damage. There's just so much. But unfortunately, it looks, it's going to be close to Akali healing back up. Zig's doing his best. It's going to be really close here. The healing so much.
The Zed slides in. Broccoli and Double 61 are out.
Kevin Parker still on this win streak with 12 health here. Milala has enough health to survive. Humbug, it'll be very close. Ashemoo right on the line here. We're getting some adjustments to our comp here. Trying to move these items around. We've got 3 items on the bench. Yep, really needs that Kiana too. It's going to be so close here as we head into what could be our second to last fight.
All of these players are sub 20 HP. Any massive hit will take them out. We might even see a double elimination here. Kevin going up against Humbug. Humbug has been doing a fantastic job at knocking out players one after another. On the other side, we're seeing Ashemoo against Milala. Both of these look so close.
Akali. Milala's scaling. The rage play, and he won't be denied. Is Ashemoo dead? He is!
Humbug's at 1 health.
Humbug's living.
If Humbug gets eliminated, this is the final game. It's Kevin Parker on a 6 streak, Milala on a 3 streak. Humbug, having lost that round, trying to find something.
Oh my god, Kiana 2 from Kevin Parker.
This 6 crowd diver comp.
That's so huge.
We could see a double kill here.
We could see a double kill. We could see 6 crowd diver take Kevin Parker to a championship. That emblem making a big difference. These items on Zed. Let's go into this fight and see how it plays out.
And he's done it before in game 4. He was the one that stopped Broccoli from running away with this competition. Now going up against Humbug here. We don't know who Milala is facing, but if he takes out Humbug, it is secured that the tournament will end after this. Going for it. Is it going to be enough?
The Ari's casting. Zed is getting stunned. Kiana stunned again. One more cast. Did Humbug do it? He has!
Oh my god!
Oh my goodness! Humbug
other.
Milala is still there.
Oh, final fight of the game. Who's gonna win it?
This is going to decide everything one more time.
Oh,
Ari versus Annie. Can the Kiana sustain herself? She's in the middle of the field, falling down
Oh my God.
to the Annie. And the Ari double tag team, and Milala is running away with this one.
Milala has paved the way in the final lobby. He choked before, but not today. Milala wins! Milala able to break the ceiling. Milala is your team fight tactics Vegas Open champion.
Unbelievable.